Hey, it's Rich, the Louisiana Hobby Guy. And I know it's been a while since I've made a video, and the reason for that is because of the flooding this year at the shop. So I think I had 4 or maybe 5 floods so far this year at the other shop, and it seems that I spent most of my time days after cleaning up after the flood. So what I've done, you may notice that I've got new walls behind me. I have moved to another shop. This is a commercial unit. It's about 1,000 square feet on this side and 800 square feet on the other side, which I'm not going to use except for storage. But at least I'll be able to stay high and dry, and I'll be able to get some videos out. So yeah, we're going through a remodel here, and we're building out some benches in the room next door and in the back room. So we're going to have 3 different studios here, which is going to make life easy. And I've got a real nice storage area that's nothing but shelves all the way across one 20-foot wall. So hopefully I won't spend my time searching for things anymore as long as I put them back. Well, today we're going to do, I have a special request. This is my son who works for AT&T. This is his hat, and he has peeled the sticker off the front because they went with a black and silver hat with a blue patch on the front. Yeah, it is kind of goofy. So he peeled that patch off, and I got in touch with Lonestar Adhesives and made an order with them for some, that I paid for, by the way, it's not free. Made an order for some carbon fiber dual color leatherette. And so this is what I got, and I did my first test run on, and I don't know how well you can see the carbon fiber in there, but it really is an awesome looking patch. So this is going to iron on now, so to one of my hats, and I'm waiting for my hat press, so I can't actually iron it on yet. But I did go ahead and do one of my son's patches, and this one is one that goes on the arm of his jacket or shirt, and there it is. So I got the first one done, and I went to iron it on. It didn't work very well with the other one. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to repeat this process, and boy, let me tell you, getting the settings down for this was quite hard. And in fact, I have to say thank you to Patrick from Light Source Engraving, because he had some leatherette from another company, and he was able to dial in those settings after lots and lots of testing. And I just happened across Patrick's video, and what I found was that my material tests that I was doing were way too hot. So this barely takes any lasering whatsoever to get to that second color, and I was just burning right through it. So I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and Patrick's video saved me. I'll put a link down below this video if you want to go watch his as well. He did a whole bunch of different material testing on these. But right now we're going to get started. I've got my camera set up for this studio here, and I've got the camera for the Lasermatic behind me. I've got my Lightburn window over here, so I can show you the Lightburn file. And this also is something that I've recently started doing a few months ago by doing scrap templates, and I'll put a link to that video down below as well. But in the meanwhile, let's get started in Lightburn, and let me show you how I use this material to its fullest potential to use up all of the material by using scrap template files. So let's go into Lightburn right now. Okay, so now here in Lightburn, I'm going to open a recent project here, and I'm going to do my carbon fiber scrap 1 is what I've saved this as. So I'm going to open this, and now as you can see, I've got all of the testing that I did on here, and I'm going to create some new graphics. I'm going to actually run these live. What I'm going to do now is take my these two right here, I'm going to press Control and the letter D to duplicate those and bring them down here. And now I'm going to put these on the blue layer. There we go. And if I zoom way in here, these should have, do they have a cut line? I don't know if they do or not. So let me go to wireframe smooth and see what we've got going on here. Yeah, so this is the cut line. So I'm going to put that on the red. And this should have the same thing here. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, so that one is the cut line. I don't know what I'm doing here. And we need to put this into fill. And let me put the window into filled so you can see it. And for some reason, this guy over here did not go on the blue layer. So I'll go ahead and put that on the blue layer. So now we've got our fill and our cut. And if I come to my library here, so I've got engraved carbon fiber, this one right here. I'm going to assign that to that layer. That's 25,000 millimeters per minute and 20 power. And then on the cut layer, I'm going to come down here to cut and assign it to that. That's 900 millimeters per minute and 100% power. And that's for this particular product. So if I take a look at the preview now, you always have to preview because this green line here is the boundary of your laser, and you want to make sure that you have show traversal moves ticked on so you can see how far the laser is going to travel. Now there was one thing that I did here on this fill layer that was important, and that was changing the lines per inch higher than I normally use. So I put it at 317. I actually put the interval at 0.08, and I changed the overscanning to 5%. It's important. During my testing, I found out that you need to overscan quite a bit in order, or else the edges don't come out right. So those are the two things that I did there. And now I'll switch over to the Lasermatic, and you can see I've got the carbon fiber laid down on the machine right now. I'm going to turn the machine on. We're going to let it home. Now it is going to get quite noisy in here because in this new shop I'm using an air purifier. I don't have my smoke extraction set up yet, so I do have to turn on my air purifier before I can hit the start button in Lightburn. So here comes the noise. But now I can hit the start button and we can get this job going. And again, there's no need to do any framing or anything else because I have this template that I saved out, and I put everything I've done on this particular material onto toolpaths. So I know exactly where I can keep putting my different graphics on the workbed to use up the entire piece of material. So we'll let this job run. I'll speed this video up, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the results live.
Bourbon in my hand, all fish on the fire. Rich Louisiana hobby guy, never tie, got my laser engraver. Been making everything right, carving my name day and night. Wooden signs and plaques, personalized and grand. Every piece I create, a part of this land. With that laser burning, oh so bright, I met your bride, bringing joy and light, joy and light. Strumming on my fiddle, dancing with my feet. The BIOS rhythm got moving to the beat. Laser engraving, my passion and my pride. I'm living the Cajun life, letting it all collide.
Okay, so there we go. All finished. I'll just give this air purifier just a minute to clear out some of that smoke. That should be good. All right, we can cut some of that noise. And here you can see that it cut it out right down here, and I'm perfectly going to use up this whole piece of material. We can get rid of that noise as well. And now we'll come over here to the close-up cam that I've got here. And here is the first one. And you can see what a beautiful job that did on this one. And here is the second one. So this one is for the hat that I showed you earlier. And this one is for the actual, the shoulder of the sleeve of his shirt or his jacket. So there we go. Got both of these done in just a couple of minutes. I'm ready to get my hat press. Hopefully that gets delivered in the next couple of days. So what I did here was I used a Lightburn file that I went and put, I'll show you. So now that I'm done with those, I'll just select both of them and put them onto a toolpath and hit save on this file that is called Scrap 1 Carbon Fiber Leatherette. And now I can reuse this file until I fill up that entire workspace and I don't waste any material. That's the reason why I'm using that. I'll put a link down below the video to the video that I did talking about how to use save files as scrap files and reuse them over and over again until you use up all of the material. So there's no waste whatsoever. I'll also put some links down below in the description if you want to go and take a look at Lonestar Adhesives and look at their leatherette, because this stuff is absolutely amazing for doing patches. I've seen other people make videos on it, and I think you'll really enjoy it. You can get a lot of hat patches out of one piece of material and make a bunch of money on it. And they also have some hats on sale there as well. I think they were like $7 for a really nice hat. So you can pick up the leatherette and the hat and make yourself some money at it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video today as much as I enjoyed making it for you here in the new shop. And as always, I want to thank you for watching, and you'll see a lot more videos coming soon now that I'll have some more time to make them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Shining bright, laser light in the bayou tonight. Rich the Louisiana hobby guy, he's ready for his flight. With his engraver in hand, he's got ideas in his sight. Carving dreams and making art, he's gonna do it right.